Hi everyone, this video is about innovation. It's a simple question, how to innovate. This video will help you while building products, while managing a team, while talking to a teammate, because innovation is something that makes us human. So I will be talking about how we can make our innovation strategy better. You may notice I'm wearing an NYU hat. This is because whatever I learned about innovation and whatever like strategies I've learned is linked with my master's degree from NYU. I had a professor Gary Zamchik who taught me so well with with business strategy and how to make those an innovation spectrum and all these things, and it really helped me in my life. And I'm director of innovation right now in operating equity, uh, which is led by Halsey Miner, who is co-founder of Salesforce, CNET, Google Voice, Uphold, NBCU, and many companies. Those are like billion-dollar companies. So he is building few more companies, and I'm leading them by managing it, operational strategies, business strategies, and technical management. So this is my work role. Let's get over like what is innovation? Okay, where does innovation lies? This is like the first question. Where does innovation lies? It's between certainty and uncertainty. It's between certainty, where we know what things are possible. What are the things that are possible? Like these are the fact that these things are possible. We know, and uncertainty is like we don't know anything about it. Is it possible or not? Is it feasible or not? Is it just a unicorn, like unicorn, or just flying human, something like that? It could be anything. So innovation lies between this both planes. It's in between. So we need to make this ground setting. We need to make this certainty plane valid, like by knowing the rules. Like, okay, these are certain things that we know it can be done, and we need to create these the items in this plane as well. Like we can say, okay, we can do a product which can have some feature that is impossible, but we just keep it here, and then try to find a common ground between them. And this plane is where innovation lies. This is philosophical stuff, but if you think about this while building products, you will feel a change. You will feel a change. While talking to someone, just don't be in this plane where certainty lies and we are not considering uncertainty. If we do that, if we make our mind close and we are not open for that ideas, we cannot come into this plane of innovation. So that's very important, to make your mind open and accepting those ideas. And then if it's here, you have to pull it down. If it's here, you have to pull it up. If it's this plane is like certainty plane, we know that this is certain. If you are just building that it's certain, then what's the point of we are not including innovation in that product. So we need to make it up. And if it is totally uncertain, it's not executionable. So we need to put it down. So this is where innovation lies. And why innovation matters? Of course, like why innovation matters. uh, it's if you don't innovate, you cannot continue. If you cannot continue the product, or you can, it's just like it's part of the leadership. it's part of the leadership strategy. Innovation is part of leadership. If you are a leader, if you are leader of a product or a team, if you don't have creativity, if you don't have the innovation, how can you make people motivated? And when I'm saying innovation, it's not just product innovation. It could be team innovation, it could be any kind of innovation. You can apply this logic in anywhere. So, if you are a leader of a particular company or a team, or even just selling chicken over rice or just something like that, and if you want to innovate in that space, you have to do this. And like what I said before, like this plane, and innovation matters there. If you don't, you cannot survive. It's a survival strategy. It's survival strategy for human. So you have to innovate or you'll just be extinct in the market. So, like I explained, while innovating, people sometimes make their brain close, like not brain, it's like make the mind close. They don't listen to other opinion. They think that okay, I am innovating, I know this person. I am innovating, I know this uh, subject, and it's just me. I don't have to listen to other people's opinion. You should listen to other people's opinion. It's You should listen. It's not like you have to do what people are saying. You should listen, gather all the opinion, get some aggregated insights, and then think what is right and what is wrong. That helps you using hundreds of people's brain uh, instead of just yours, because your experience is different, other people's experience are different, and when we talk to a lot of people, the average experience becomes the building ground for the innovation. So that's very important. Be open minded as possible. For creativity, for innovation, be open minded. Listen others. Even if it's like stupid idea, even it is like something which doesn't make sense, it's fine. Listen that. When you listen those ideas, it helps you innovate the product. It helps you to, if this is something like some people said some random stuff which is like doesn't make sense. So this point helps you to come into this plane of innovation, and you also have to listen people who are actually practical and grounded and know. They have read the documentation and everything, and they just know like how to do the stuff. You have to listen to them as well, because you have to keep that equilibrium. So that's one thing. And knowing people's perspective is very important. While you build a product, there is a step of customer discovery where you ask a lot of questions to people, knowing their pain point, and then coming out, and from that you create like insights, and then you build a product. I will be talking about in like some other video, because that's a whole thing. And so that's every product has that customer discovery step. If you don't have that, that means you are just lucky to uh, like earn from that product. So yeah, customer discovery, that's very important. And also I believe like when you're innovating something, you have to have the subject matter expertise, like of whatever thing you're innovating. Suppose if I'm innovating in chicken over rice, I have to know how to make chicken over rice. If I am building an app, I have to know how to build that, or something like that. Or even I'm just managing the app, I'm just like a product manager, or just like someone who is just hiring people and making them work for the app. I have to know that knowledge. So subject matter expertise is important for that particular thing, because you cannot innovate if you don't know about that thing. It's like a basic common sense. So you cannot say like I can innovate in a product without knowing about how to do that. And there are few things like I used to do, like before going to NYU, like my own framework of innovation, which is not learned by anyone, just like my core thing, is I used to add things. If this is some other's work, this is some other work, this is some other work, I just combine them and make like my work. And that's how I used to innovate. Like someone has did X thing, someone has did Y thing. I was thinking, what if I just combine them? That is also an innovation, and that is something like you can try. Like you can try easily. Suppose you are building a product, just see what others are doing, and you combine them, and then see how it goes. And so, backbone of innovation is brainstorming, and people miss how to brainstorm. There is a like knowledge gap of people thinking that they know they are brainstorming and actual brainstorming. Like if uh, if I ask you to brainstorm about how you want to make chicken over rice stall um, more popular in a suburb, if this is something, and then how will you brainstorm? You'll just think and okay, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, done. This is very restrictive brainstorming. So I'll explain you three things. One is like brainstorming with teams, with LLMs, and with your personal self. LLMs, because nowadays everyone is asking their personal question or any question to LLM, so we need to cover that. So with team, best tool for brainstorming with team is sticky notes. And if you're online, then use FigJam or just Word. Like just make sticky notes is helpful because you can like just stick it. So something like that in docs or anything. So ask people to put their thoughts, like whatever thoughts they have. Just write them down. Just write whatever thoughts they have based on that particular thing. It could be absurd as possible, it could be realistic as possible. And like I said before, you know people's perspective, you average them, you aggregate them, and then you make a decision based on that. Or you can like give weightage to some decisions, because give weightage to some ideas, because that's your intelligence. We cannot just aggregate everyone's work and then give it out as a decision, because we need to use our intelligence as well. And that's how we will use our intelligence and give weightage to few points, and then we create an aggregated insight and then we apply that. So ask teammates, ask everyone to just say what they have in their mind. Listen everyone's thought. That is very important, very important. And when you're brainstorming with LLM, just don't ask please build this product, or brainstorm with me. No, don't ask that. You need to tell about everything you have in your mind. Everything, just write it down, or you can use Whisper Flow. It's like my friend's company who can just like uh, you can just like say and it will just, it's a very uh, amazing speech to text thing. This is not an advertisement because I just get like 10 views or 10,000 views. It's not an advertisement. Yeah. And while you get the output, don't fully believe that, because I told you, you have to use your own intelligence and weight the decisions, weight the points. So I've used LLMs a lot. Like my monthly subscription is around 100. Uh, Sorry, my monthly subscription is around $1,000 for using just the LLMs. And what I have seen that mostly what LLMs give, like brainstorming outputs, those are those are 30% is right and 70% you don't need them. And so you have to be the judge. Like my previous videos, if you see, um, I have emphasized on this thing that you have to be judge and you have to be the master of the AI, manager of the AI. So, and yeah, and when you're brainstorming with self, create mind maps in your, if you're good at visualizing, close your eyes and create mind maps. If this can happen, then that. If you're good at overthinking, you can do this. Like I can do that, like just closing my eyes. But if you want a whiteboard, so I have a like whiteboard. So if you have this whiteboard, you can use that for brain mapping. And like what decision can lead to what, and what could happen if I have this point. Like I will tell about the strategies about how to mind map and all this stuff in my next videos. uh, so the very important point, that innovation without execution is just a thought in your mind. So you have to execute that innovation. There are ways of executing your innovation. I will just keep this video for like 17 minutes or 18 minutes maximum. So I will giving like few ways of how to execute innovation in my next videos. But you have to execute it. You just can't think and just stay like that. You have to connect with people. You have to build that thing. You, you have to just get out this to the person, or the users, or yeah, even if it's like a team management thing, and you have to do that, right? Without just doing it, nothing works. And there are some brain exercises you can try for innovation. You can think whenever you are like using a product or eating, going for chicken over rice and see a stall, and just think what we can do, what talk with that person, like uh, and ask their pain point, or make yourself comfortable with that thoughts of innovation. Make yourself comfortable with customer discovery, comfortable with uh, mind mapping. You can visualize it. And when you do this exercises, it automatically like embeds in your brain, and you just have to just think about something and you can innovate in just seconds. So yeah, this was the video, and I will be creating more videos which will help you with business strategies, innovation, AI, startups, engineering, computer science. I was thinking to create videos on Vedic philosophy. It's like Indian philosophy, but I'm not sure. Should I start now? But of course, like first, all the things which I know that that can help you guys. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye.